No. Alright, so come on plane. So when I originally got my Toyota MR2, the wheels had some pretty crusty paint on it, so that's why I repainted them. Now I went with this gold color thinking that the gold color was kind of similar to the original paint on the wheels, but they were horrible. So I actually decided to repaint them again, and you can see in these little clips that they came out incredible. My wheels look 10 times better than they did previously. I have a color that I actually really like. It's got some good sparkle to it. The clear coat went on well. I'm really happy with the result. Anyway, so we're not done painting stuff today. We're going to be painting the calipers on my Toyota MR2. We are doing this because for some reason, the back caliper, one caliper, I'll show you. One singular caliper here is painted red, whereas every other caliper is black, and it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm not just going to paint the single one black because that's not going to look good. Red's obviously a much better color than black. Obviously that's down to personal opinion, but that's what I think. So we're going to be painting all of my calipers red today.
Yes.
Go grab the jack, dude. Oh, we need to put it up on the wood.
Not that width.
Oh, no, I know. Oh, do the whip though. Do the whip.
Tokyo Drift style.
What the fuck? So I've got the front wheel off currently. Lachlan is going ahead and removing the caliper itself. I don't know how he's going to manage to do this because for some reason he seems to be using the smallest possible wrench. Is it turning? Nice. So we're going to remove that caliper and this caliper here. Believe it or not, Lachlan and I actually have quite a bit of experience doing this. We have done this on around 4 cars, I'd say. We've done it to the Camry, the Lancer, a BMW, and my mate's Camrys as well. So we know what we're doing and it's going to turn out amazing. Oh, what was I going to say? So we're not going to be removing the caliper completely off the car because that's just too much of an effort. That means we have to bleed the whole system. Instead, we're going to be putting them to the side of the car and taping all around it so we can get like a full coverage. We're not going to be worrying too much about the back of the car because you won't actually see it, so it doesn't really matter. But we will be just putting it off to the side like we've done in the past, and that turned out really well. Wiggle, wiggle. You want like a bucket? It'll come off pretty easy. What is pretty annoying about MR2s is for some reason the brake line goes directly through the strut, so there's actually no thing that we can disconnect from the strut. We actually just have to deal with this cable being so short. It's pretty annoying, but it is what it is. What? Dude, it is so tight.
Why is it so tight?
Cause dude didn't fucking lube it up. That's not working.
That is not a smart idea. How about we swap? You're just a weak little bitch.
What, you're gonna be able to push down?
Easily.
Easily?
Easily.
Oh yeah.
Easily. I see the issue.
What's the issue, dude?
Can't get leverage.
Oh.
That's cooked. So we've finally taken the caliper off. We're now going to use some Nulon brake clean. Nulon, please plug us next time because your products are bloody expensive. So we're going to use the Nulon brake clean, sand down the very dirty calipers, the dirty boys, and get them painted.
Shouldn't be too difficult. We're just going to remove the pads obviously because we don't want to get the pads painted, and we've also removed the rotor for more room. You need to come over a lot more.
Yeah, on my side.
So it is now the next day of this caliper paint install and we have everything all taped up. The whole car is covered in drop sheets because we don't want to get any overspray on my car. That would be a bitch to get off. It probably won't come off. So make sure you do tape up your car when you're doing this because I've had overspray in the past go all over my car and it's really shit. Anyway, we have the brackets taken off the car like shown before. They're all pretty much ready to be painted. All I'm gonna do is just tape up these rubber bits at the bottom as you can see because we don't want to get any paint on that. We're also just gonna go around and clean everything one last time with some wax and grease remover. maybe some methylated spirits, and we should be good to paint. There's nothing else I really need to say, so we're just gonna quickly tape everything up, and I'll show you the process of how I go on painting.
Look at all those chickens.
Okay, so we're gonna put the wheel on to see what it's gonna look like when it's all done. I've been at this for like a good couple hours, as you can see. Oh my god. What are your thoughts, Jules?
Please don't put that in.
Car is out finally on the road after like 2 days. You can't really see it too well because of the lighting, but the caliper looks incredible. Actually crazy. You can see that it's pretty subtle, but it definitely does add to the overall look of the car. Now what we're gonna do now is go for a pretty hard drive, a lot of braking to bake them on, because that's what the can actually recommends and a lot of people recommend. So what you should do is go around for a little bit of a drive, get the calipers up to temperature, and then they should be fully cured. So we're gonna do that after we clean up. And that pretty much sums up everything. Now I will be posting on my Instagram, so make sure you go follow that. You'll be able to see pretty much all the pictures of my car at its current stage. I also post a lot of things like things that I'm doing with the car, so you can see stuff that I'm doing before the actual video comes out. So please follow me on Instagram. Just a quick simple update on the MR2, I guess. I think there's going to be more Camry videos to come. Just stay tuned, I guess. I'm not too sure where this channel is headed, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Peace out.